and vastly different experiences. Type 1 diabetes affects nearly 1.5 million people in this country, and a little more than 100 years ago, it was a death sentence.
Now, we are a long ways from that, thank goodness, thanks to research and scientific breakthroughs. I sat down with two people who were diagnosed at different points during the advancements to learn about their experiences. The similar symptoms started in childhood.
And I had an insatiable thirst.
I was really thirsty and I had started wetting the bed.
The result? One shared diagnosis.
It was quickly discovered enormously high blood sugar and needed to go on insulin right away.
And was ultimately diagnosed with type 1 diabetes.
George Carr was diagnosed with type 1 at age 15 in 1958. Sarah Cunningham was 6 when she was diagnosed in 1990. With more than 30 years between the same diagnosis, their experiences were vastly different, at least early on. For starters, the way they checked their blood sugars.
But I lived with the urine analysis for many, many years, the analyses, and so that was the only way I could monitor myself.
It was better than nothing, but not accurate. George remembers his mom boiling needles and injecting insulin based on the reading that was actually a reflection of what was going on inside his body hours ago.
Management has become much easier and much better, and that's why so many of us are living so much longer.
By the time Sarah was diagnosed, she used a meter to read her blood sugar right then.
That felt huge, to be able to treat your diabetes in that moment. And now we're in this place where I wear a what's called a Dexcom. It's a continuous glucose monitor that's attached to me, and it reads my blood sugar at all times. And it actually can predict where my blood sugar is going to be in the next 30 minutes.
The Dexcom would even alert other people if her blood sugars dropped too quickly. That, she says, allowed her to do things she otherwise wouldn't have dreamed of.
But, I studied abroad in college, which that the idea of that before we could, test blood sugar and all of that. Even something as simple as living alone. Until I had the Dexcom and knew that somebody else got the alert, I would never have lived alone, just in fear that I might have had a seizure and no one would have been able to wake me up.
Two people, a generation apart, with vastly different type 1 beginnings and one shared vision for the future. Do you feel pretty hopeful?
Very much so, very much so. Yes, the advancements are continuing.
Working from JDRF and having, lived with it for 30 years as well, I see the changes that the research has made in my life, just making the burden of diabetes less and less as we continue with these advancements.
Another big difference between their experiences is George was one of only a few people in his town who had type 1 diabetes. At the time Sarah was diagnosed in 1990, there was a large type 1 community, and her family immediately got connected with JDRF in the hospital for support. She grew up in the organization and went on to work for them full time.